I am a data guy. And for the past 25 years, I've been a professor, a data scientist, and a data and AI strategist. And the more I do with data and AI, the more I realize I just want to be human. You know, I believe that the future of AI is not in the hands of tech companies. I believe it's in the hands of everyday people like you and me who dare to reimagine what's possible. And you are the catalyst for a positive AI future. And the only way for you and me to make this happen is to start today and create your own personal AI strategy. So, you know, I talk to a lot of people, a lot of companies, and I hear the fear. I hear the fear of being behind and of replacement. Have you heard this one? AI won't replace me, but somebody using AI will. Well, you know what I believe? I believe the story is not replacement. It's redesign. And redesign happens when you reimagine processes based on the removal of constraints. Now think about this. Technology, when done correctly, removes constraints on processes. Think of each wave of innovations, whether it's been machines, computers, the internet, or mobile devices. Each has created new processes that have changed and revolutionized our way of life. And each new wave has had the same evolution. First, excitement. Second, confusion, which is where we are today with AI. And then comes the big reset, and then enduring value. And enduring value is where we go from replacement to redesign. And new industries are created, like streaming services, social media, good or bad, right? And e-commerce. You know, I couldn't imagine these processes or these industries back in 1995 when I created my first website. But in order to achieve these new heights in AI, we must first take a step back, simplify the complex, think strategically, and most importantly, go do it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to break down data and AI in simple terms. Second, I'm going to give you practical steps on how you can think strategically with AI, and then finally, how you can use AI today. Are you with me? All right, thank you. I need a little bit of that going there. But let's simplify what we're talking about. Data is nothing more than a simplified snapshot of reality. And AI is the use of that data to accelerate and enhance processes and real intelligence. It informs, automates, and optimizes faster than we ever have seen before. And you know, AI is not new. With computers, it goes back to the 1950s, where we had rules-based coding, we had machine learning, and now we have generative AI, but it didn't start with generative AI. Now, before I go into my personal AI strategy approach, I'd like to share a story about how I came up with this rationale. About a year ago, we moved my parents down here to live near us as my father's health declined. My dad was a successful businessman that was admired and feared in the auto industry. He was known by one word, his first name, Ardo. And Ardo was my best friend. And during a time in a rehab center, I would visit him every night, and we would talk for hours about sports, finances, life, death, and everything that really mattered to the two of us. You know what he never talked about? He never talked about business. He never talked about accolades. He never talked about professional success. He only talked about success as it related to family. So for my dad, the only success was family. So one night, while he's again telling me what I need to do for the rest of my life, which yeah, I said, I'm going to lighten the mood up. And I said, Dad, I have a superpower. And of course, he gave me that little bit of a look, side look, like he always did. And I said, I can take the complex and make it sound simple, and I want to inspire others in the complex world of data and AI. And he looked at me, gave me this weird look, leaned in, and said, well, you dummy, go do it. Go do it? Wait a minute. Go do it. See, that was my big reset. That was when I realized that the point of artificial intelligence is not to make machines more human. It's to give us time to be more human. After he left the rehab center, my family and I decided that instead of him going into a nursing home, we would buy a home together. And my parents would live with my wife and I. And yes, my wife is an absolute angel. So we bought a home, and 10 days after we moved in, my dad passed away. But what he left us was his greatest achievement, bringing family together. I think that's why I'm so passionate to use data and technology to bring people together instead of farther apart. So, how can you be a catalyst for a positive AI future? Well, first, you just got to start. If you don't start, how are you going to know what's possible? And in the beginning, I get it. It's overwhelming. It's chaotic. You have no idea where to start. But here's what I can assure you. In the beginning, there are no failures, just opportunities to learn. So you want to give it a try? Well, I'll take that. Okay, first, create a personal AI statement that focuses on what you want to do and who you truly are as a human. Second, identify AI opportunities that align to that personal AI statement and prioritize them. If it doesn't fit in the beginning, set it aside for now. Because I believe that strategically aligned AI opportunities are the easiest ways to stick to it long term and to get started. And let me say this, to get started, you don't have to be a vibe coder or a developer. Most of the AI opportunities live in the applications that you're currently using or that you can subscribe to. And then finally, reassess and optimize often. If it doesn't fit and it's not meeting your goals, reassess it, adjust, optimize, or move on. Okay, so I know you're all thinking, what's my personal AI statement? I use AI to create richer experiences and deeper personal connections while remaining genuine and authentic. Therefore, AI doesn't write for me, but it definitely checks my grammar. AI does not communicate for me, but it alerts me when I should reach out to a friend. And AI does not have coffee with that friend, but it definitely can help me schedule that personal connection. And most importantly, it reclaims time in my life. Time I can spend with my wife, with my kids, with students, and most importantly, my 4 dogs, Murphy, Frank, Suki, and Gus. And that's my personal AI statement. I use AI to enhance what matters most to me, not distracts. And I hope you create your own personal AI statement that reflects who you are and what matters most to you. You know, to me, this is a personal journey of discovery. And my journey is not going to be perfect. And I don't have all the answers. But here's what I do know. Every day that I use AI or talk about AI, I'm a little bit closer to having better and more rich experiences and a more positive AI future. And at the end of the day, I just want to pet my dogs. But I do believe we are at a crossroads where we have two choices. One is to let technology happen to us, and the other is to take control of our AI future. And I bet you can figure out which one I'm taking. So set a vision, identify an AI opportunity, and do it. Because the only bad AI opportunity is the one you didn't start. So my approach is to keep it simple, be strategic, and start using AI in your personal life so that you can be a catalyst for a positive AI future. Now, go do it.